What's going on YouTube? My name is Zachary Kramer with Progressive Payment Solutions. Welcome to the PPS vlog. Today we're going to talk about the 5 steps to lowering your credit card processing fees. Let's begin. Let's start with step number 1, figuring out your TCO, or your total cost of ownership. If you read our guide, which I'll link in the description, you'll know that every processor charges a different rate. It depends on numerous factors such as your business type, what kinds of credit cards you run, what kind of software you're going to be using, many different factors. I highly suggest you read our guide. But that's step number 1. Figure out your total cost of ownership. Read through your contract and see what you are actually going to be paying for credit card processing. Step number 2 is going to be to audit all of your fees. Look through your contract, see what you're paying, and then make sure on your statements that you get every month that you are actually being charged what the processor initially said you were going to be charged. A lot of processors, what they do, ethical or not, is they will lock you into a contract for a certain period of time under the impression that you'll be paying a specific price. However, it is in the contract that they can raise your prices at any time. So what they'll do is they'll say, okay, you're going to be paying interchange and 10 basis points, let's just say, just to get you to sign the deal. And within 6 months, they raise you to 20 basis points. So always check your statements and make sure that you're paying what they said you were going to be paying from the beginning. Step number 3. This one is actually something that's very easy to do. And this is going to be comparing your processing statement with another provider. You're going to call another provider. You're going to tell them you want a comparison proposal, and they're going to show you how much you can save by switching over to them. More often than not, it's really not that much to switch providers. Pricing, for the most part, is pretty standard, pretty aggressive now. Unless you're doing like a cash discount program, the savings is really not going to be that much. But it's better to know that you're getting good pricing than to know that you are getting screwed. So that is number 3, compare with other providers. Step number 4, negotiate to reduce your fees. Now that you've looked at your contract, you know your total cost of ownership. And from my previous videos, which I will link in the description, you know which fees are negotiable and which ones are not. Call your processor on the phone and negotiate those fees further down. Get the pricing that you want. The 5th and final step is to have confidence. Just go out and do it. A penny saved is a penny earned, so why not go through these steps and try to save a couple dollars on your credit card processing. Even if it's just for good review, to make sure you're paying good rates. Just try and do it. Anyway, I'm Zachary Kramer. Thanks for watching. See you next week.